I'm so happy to see you all here. Thank you for being here today and tomorrow, hopefully all of you. I'm Anna Welander Gislén, working at SVID, the Swedish Industrial Design Foundation, and I'm project manager for this conference, so I've been in contact with many of you. So I just want to say warm welcome to everyone, and so happy to see you. I'm sustainability strategist at SVID. I'm working at SVID with Jonas, so please come up on stage and say a few words about the background, why we're here. We have a transformation, and we want to move towards sustainability and so forth in the region. But just shortly, Jonas, background and what's coming in the region.
Yes, hello. sorry, I talked too loud. Yes, I'm thrilled to be here and that so many of you could participate. All this just to get a sneak preview of the new design exhibition here at Röhsska. But we do anything for design, so. No, the thing is that you wonder why a Nordic collaborative playground like this? Well, it's not new. It started, I think, in Gothenburg 2009, where during the architecture triennale in Gothenburg 2009, and some Nordic participants started to have an own mingle and start to discuss topics, to share experiences and ideas. And that meeting took place the year after, or 2011, I believe, in Oslo, during another meeting. So, and that was like the starting point for the Nordic collaborative idea on design and architecture as it was then. And these meetings were continuing all the way through to 2018, I think it was, at Arctes in Stockholm, was the last conference. And then you know what happened? It was a pandemic, and there was a lot of different things that actually made it impossible to have these meetings. But we thought, if we're going to change the world into a more, transfer it into a more sustainable and good place for our kids and for the society and all, we need to work together on this. So that's why we thought, let's call Svensk Forum, let's call Röhsska, let's call all the other stakeholders around the Nordic countries and see, let's meet, share ideas, make it a better world and do it together. That's what. Svensk Forum is here also. Do I have Björn here? Yes, there, here. Welcome.
I have the mic here. Yeah. I'm also exciting. It's really nice to be here. Svensk Forum, the Swedish Society for Crafts and Design, and our mission is to promote Swedish design through to individuals, culture, society, and business sector. It's a small mission. Tiny. And that's why we are here today, to do that. So I'm really excited to be here, to see the presentation and to have discussions here. And we are at Röhsska, so...
Nina Due.
Nina Due.
Thank you so much. And yes, on behalf of the Röhsska Museum, a warm welcome to Sweden's Museum of Design and Craft. I firstly would like to thank you at SVID, Anna and Jonas, and also Svensk Forum, Björn, for this collaboration. I think you framed it very well, Jonas, that's the reason why we're here. And my privilege is also then to raise an extra flag for not only are you here to take part of all these amazing conversations we are prepared to listen to for the next 2 days, but in 2 weeks' time, we open our permanent collection called Design Stories. And for those of you who have already been upstairs to have a sneak peek, well done. There are more sheets to sign up for 2 more tours, actually. 1 this afternoon and 1 tomorrow as well. It's going to present you 150 years of design and craft, all around from the Nordic region, but also international influences. And we would very much like you to explore 800 square meters in 20 minutes. So it is really a racy tour, but you are so welcome to have this sneak preview. So welcome.
Yeah, don't miss that. Everyone wants to have a sneak VIP tour, right? So thank you everyone for being here. And with that said, just now we want to hand over all the responsibility for the agenda to Helena Godotter Karlberg. That's our moderator for this conference. She's a well-known person for many in the industry, as she's also been working at SVID previously. But so thank you, Röhsska and Svensk Form and everyone for being here. And thank you, Helena. So now the days are yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anna. Yeah, the days are mine and it's yours and it's everybody's, of course. And I'm really happy to see so many people here together. And thank you so much for the nice presentation, Anna. And I would also like to welcome you to Gothenburg and to this conference, Nordic and Baltic Design Summit 2024. And what could be a better place to meet than this? The museum is fantastic. It was built in 1916, and it's Sweden's specialist museum for design and craft, with a collection of about 50,000 objects. It's amazing, isn't it? You can see all the chairs on the wall here. It's showing the development of the chairs for over the past 400 years. Wow. It's power. And the power of design, that's what the conference is about here today and tomorrow, and also what design can do to create value for people. And the theme for the conference is Design for a Green, Viable, and Socially Sustainable Nordic and Baltic. And we're going to listen to a lot of interesting speeches and panel discussions, but we're also going to mingle. And that's what's so wonderful about events like this, that you meet new and old friends, you share knowledge and experiences, but most of all, we're going to be having fun. You're so quiet. I hope you're enjoying yourself, right? You have to look at your neighbors, don't you? You look like a school class or something. But please use your phone. You can take pictures, write stories, tell all the world what we're doing here. That's important. And if you post anything on social media, we want you to tag SVID, the Swedish Industrial Design Foundation, and that's the organizer of the conference. But this summit wouldn't have been possible except our fantastic financiers, the Västra Götaland region and the Nordic Council of Ministers. Please give them a big hand. And Ebba Busch, the Swedish Minister of Energy, Business and Industry, and she's also Sweden's Deputy Prime Minister. She was supposed to be here today and open the conference, but unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it to Gothenburg today, but she sent us a very nice greeting.
Excellencies, dear friends in Gothenburg, I am sending my warmest greetings from Stockholm. Grateful for this opportunity to share some thoughts on this crucial topic, how to design our society and businesses to make them resilient and sustainable over time. Many decision makers at various levels, including businesses and organizations, are grappling with this significant task, which encompasses so many different perspectives. Design truly is a broad term. We talk about product design, industrial design, artistic design, process design, and so forth. And it often involves a combination of demand-driven function and quality that ultimately creates a value for people. Design holds great power and influence in building a greener and more competitive society. The design process affects and sometimes even determines the possibilities for a greener transition and circularity, the materials we use, the processes we choose for energy efficiency, and our consumption patterns. As head of the Ministry for Climate and Business and Enterprise, with responsibility for creative industries and enterprises, I closely follow the development of new green industries expanding across our Nordic region. One interesting example is the project Vision of the North, where the Council for Sustainable Cities, together with several municipalities in northern Sweden, have invited designers, architects and other innovative actors to create sustainable and attractive environments for specific places. To strengthen this work and these processes, the Arctic Design Center has been established. To enable designing for the future, it is also crucial to have regulations that support innovation and provide incentives to act in a circular way. The challenge is to achieve this in a way that leads to increased competition and growth without imposing excessive administrative burden on businesses. This is a mission that I and the government are working hard on. Better regulation from a national, from a Nordic, from an EU, and of course a global perspective. Cooperation, sharing ideas and best practices between our countries is essential and something that we have been doing for a long time. As you are all aware, we face various common challenges, including climate change and geopolitical insecurity, which makes forming closer ties among friends even more important. Cooperation can also contribute to increased competitiveness in our region, lead to innovation and create attractive environments. I know that later during this summit you will explore the textile and fashion industry in depth and also design for energy efficiency. And as you might understand, these are two areas that greatly interest me, not only professionally, but also personally. We all need to engage and contribute in our different roles to achieve change by working closely together across sectors, and at different levels we can move towards a more sustainable and circular design future. Let's make the design industry greener together. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that greeting from Ebba Busch. And of course, we are really happy about that she is so passionate about the green transition and also design.